hello, was that illegal?
No, no, sir. The reason why we're stopping you is because it's a window tint violation.
I blinked my blue lights at you to let you know who I was.
Yes, sir. Well, we didn't know with it, that's not a government tag.
That is a unofficial tag. That tag's not even on file.
I see, yes. Well, we have to catch up the bill to run it and everything like that, sir.
When a police chief gets pulled over, things get weird, fast. Today's breakdown brings us to a roadside standoff between officers and their own police chief. We've got unofficial tags, government lights, and a man with a badge who is not happy about being stopped. We break down real police encounters and separate fact from fiction. This is Detective in Crime. In this clip, officers initiate a traffic stop over 2 red flags, a dark rear tint, and a tag that doesn't come back in the system. The driver had red and blue flashing lights, which made the stop even more suspicious. What they didn't know? The man behind the wheel was their very own police chief, and he wasn't in the mood for explanations. Officer, the reason we stopped you is because the tint's dark and the tag doesn't come back.
Say hello, was that illegal?
No, no, sir. The reason why we're stopping you is because it's a window tint violation.
I blinked my blue lights at you to let you know who I was.
Yes, sir. Well, we didn't know with it, that's not a government tag.
That is a unofficial tag.
Okay.
That tag's not even on file.
I see, yes. Well, we have to catch up the bill to run it and everything like that, sir.
So I won't blink my blue lights at you next time. I'll let you just sit there. I was just speaking. I'm the police chief in Zebra.
This is a clean stop. Excessive window tint and a plate that doesn't return in the system? That's textbook reasonable suspicion. Driver, I tried to let y'all know who I was. I blinked my blue lights. And here's the twist. Those lights? Totally legal. He is the police chief, but the officers didn't know that yet. To them, this looked like a sketchy vehicle impersonating law enforcement. Officer, we didn't know who you were, and that tag isn't a government-issued plate. Driver, well, we've got to catch the building up running everything like that. Next time I won't blink the blue lights. I'll just sit there. He's talking about department funding delays, probably meaning the vehicle isn't officially registered as a government asset yet. But the sarcasm, not helping. Driver, I am the police chief. And there it is. The identity card hits the table, but the attitude keeps rising.
Well, nice to meet you, sir.
Matt Pope worked for me. Your chief worked for me.
Yes, sir. There's no need to get upset.
I'm upset because I spoke to you when I come by, and now you're pulling me
Sir,
over.
I've never met you a day in my life.
I understand that.
Why are you being hostile?
Easy. I don't have to talk to you.
Okay.
Easy. I'm not talking to you.
Why are you being hostile right now?
Are y'all gonna write me a ticket? Are you gonna write me a ticket?
Sir, we're just trying.
I'm the police chief of Zebra. Do you wanna write me a ticket?
Why are you coming up to me like
Write me a
that?
ticket.
I'm doing my job, right?
What are you stopping for?
I'm stopping. Well, for one, the window tints dark.
I have blue lights in my car.
Okay, you know how many officers have blue lights?
Are you writing me a ticket? Yes or no?
I'm conducting my investigation.
Are you writing me a ticket? I'm just leave.
Do you have a driver's license?
Sure, I have my driver's license.
I
Literally.
don't know why you're
I have my driver's license. I'm fixing to make it a whole lot more. Your boss worked.
11:11. I'm out here with Illinois.
stand off me just like anybody else. Pull it over, okay? Thank you.
I'm my license.
As I said, 2001 Dodge Ram truck, black in color. To Machine Construction Company out of Losersville. Registration showed expired, valid insurance, negative 99.
Just confirming Bravo Frank Mike 1175 BFM 1175. Yeah, sir, as I was explaining.
I don't want to hear that from you.
Okay.
You let her do her job.
48 returns to a 2001 Dodge Ram truck, black in color to Machine Construction Company out of Losersville.
It doesn't come back to that
Registration,
vehicle.
Valid insurance, negative 99. Furman tag is Lloyd Frank Mary, 11. Make sure you're recording.
Yeah. What?
She's about bringing your driver's license
All
back
right.
up.
That's fine.
Yeah. First, when we ran the tag, it came back to like a Dodge Ram, so we're just
It's not a
confirming it's
Dodge
not.
Ram.
Yes, sir. We're
It's
just,
a ghost tag.
yes, sir. We're
You
making
must
sure.
have anything back with that tag.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we're just.
You must have run it wrong. You must have run it wrong because you wouldn't come back to a Dodge Ram.
We were confirmed it. They let us know and everything.
So it's still coming back to a Dodge Ram now?
Sir, can I ask why you're so upset?
Is it still coming back to a Dodge Ram
No,
now?
we got it fixed. Why are you so upset?
No, you didn't fix it. Is it still coming back to a Dodge Ram right now?
No, it came back 905.
That's right, because
Okay.
you run it wrong.
Sir,
Somebody run it wrong.
about
Either
to-
you did or they did.
We're about to get the information.
Okay,
and get
I
it
got
back
your
to you.
chief on the phone right now. That's
Yes, sir.
fine.
I
That's fine.
understand.
That's fine.
Can you calm down for us,
No.
please?
I appreciate your service. I appreciate your service.
All right.
I'm just saying, I spoke to you guys. I didn't have to do that. I could have eased on by y'all. I appreciate the job y'all out here doing.
Chief,
I
I'm trying to be
y'all.
respectful with you.
I understand
okay?
that. I understand that.
I'm not raising my voice or
I
nothing at
understand
you,
that.
right?
I understand
All
that.
right, let's.
But
man
I'm
to
trying
man,
to
let's
tell
be
you,
respectful to one
the
another,
only
okay?
thing I done wrong was spoke. Y'all never would have pulled me over if I hadn't flicked my blue lights
No,
at you.
sir. No, we were going to pull you up. Actually. Indian, I'm
No,
not
you
going to lie to you. I'm
No,
telling
you
you straight up, okay?
Okay. All right.
But, like I said, you know, there's
Go-
people out here impersonating police officers with blue lights.
Or you
and
threw
we've
my
dealt with
she
them
threw my
before.
license if she is getting them for me.
She'll bring it to you, sir.
Okay, well that's fine.
I'm just
Bring it
trying
till we get through.
I'm trying to talk with you.
I don't want to talk anymore about it.
All righty.
That's unprofessional.
It's very unprofessional.
Unbelievable. Have a better night.
Whole time?
Chief complains that he's being targeted, questions whether he's getting a ticket. Once his identity was confirmed, the officers backed down and kept it professional. But let's be clear, the tag didn't come back, and they followed protocol. Driver, calling their chief and letting the police officer know about it. Also, calling to their department chief during a traffic stop. That's more drama than de-escalation. No citations were issued. The chief was allowed to leave, and no formal complaints or disciplinary action followed. From the department's side, it's all quiet, but the footage speaks for itself. The officers? 4 stars. Respectful, calm, and didn't escalate. They made a justified stop and handled it cleanly, even with the power dynamic shift. The chief? 1 star. Authorized lights or not. Sarcasm, frustration, and pulling rank mid-stop. Badge or not, the law applies to everyone. And if the tag's not filed properly, the blue lights won't save you. So what's your take? Were the officers right to pull him over? Or should they have recognized him sooner? Drop your verdict in the comments. And if you've ever seen someone try to badge flash their way out of trouble, we want the story. That's it for today's breakdown. Hit like, smash subscribe, and stay tuned for more real footage, real law, and real accountability. Until next time.